Have you seen these videos floating around YouTube talking about quitting your 9-to-5 job? Well, I'm gonna be real honest right now, and I hope y'all are ready for this conversation. Some of y'all need to stay employees. Alright, so in this video, I want to talk about why you should not quit your 9-to-5 job if you want to become a millionaire. Now, most millionaires are business owners, so let's be clear. But you can also become a millionaire with a 9-to-5 job. Everybody is not built for entrepreneurship, to be honest. And I'm saying this as someone that's not even sure I'm built for entrepreneurship. Everybody's trying to be their own boss until they realize that they would be horrible bosses. Like some of y'all would be spending all the profits instead of reinvesting it back into the business, or you will be taking all these days off or not completing projects. Like, come on, let's be real. And as an entrepreneur, you have to be 100% self-motivated. And a lot of us overestimate our threshold for grinding. I feel like we overestimate our capacity to continue working hard even when we're not getting paid and there is no external reward or recognition. And I'm trying to keep this really honest, but I'm worried that some of you guys aren't ready for this conversation because I can already hear the comments like, well, I work hard at my job right now. Yeah, they're paying you. And some of y'all know exactly when that paycheck is going to hit your account. And even if you didn't put in your full, effort at work, or you came in late, or you left early all the time, you still get paid. And let that paycheck be a second late, you about to be on the phone with HR causing a fit. Like, we need to be honest with ourselves. And I really just want to put some respect on 9-to-5's name because it's been getting a bad rep out here. People have been trashing 9-to-5, and I don't think that's right because there is nothing wrong with working a 9-to-5 job. Everybody wants to be a business owner or entrepreneur, but maybe that's not your calling. You're not supposed to be an entrepreneur, but maybe you're supposed to be an investor. Maybe you're best equipped to use the income from your 9-to-5 job and invest in businesses. So let those entrepreneurs do all the heavy lifting of getting the business off the ground and all the grinding, the stressfulness, the sleepless nights that a business requires, and you just provide the capital and then sit back and, get your equity as the business grows in value. And the income from your 9-to-5 could be what's funding that endeavor. So being an entrepreneur is not the end-all be-all, and is not the only way to get rich. So people need to stop saying that you're stupid to work a 9-to-5 job or you're a loser if you work a 9-to-5 job. No, you're employed. You have benefits. You have PTO. You have a matching 401k. You have an HR department that you can call and complain to if something is wrong. I mean, y'all are crazy if you think having a 9-to-5 job is for losers or suckers. No, it's for adults living in the real world, not this make-believe social media world where everybody is rich and everybody is a millionaire and they just sit on the beach. This 9-to-5 life is for adults living in the real world. They got real kids, real bills, real responsibilities. Now, what I have said on my channel is that you shouldn't depend solely on one 9-to-5 job in order to fund your lifestyle. I do believe in having multiple streams of income because that's just wise. Like, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Find other ways that you can make income, and that doesn't have to be you going out and working. That could be dividend income or investment income. Whatever, if you put your money into a high yield savings account and that pay you a little bit of interest. So those are multiple streams of income. And if you want to start a side hustle, then while you're working your 9-to-5 job, then you can explore your passions and see how you can monetize that passion. And what I like about this approach is you're not depending on that hobby or that passion in order to feed your family. And honestly, when you make what you love into a job, you sometimes begin to hate it. And I'm saying that from experience. So basically, y'all, I just don't like these videos talking about you can't get rich working a 9-to-5 job, because says who? Yes, you can. I know plenty of people who have become millionaires just through their 9-to-5 job. So Ramsey Solutions, which is Dave Ramsey's company, did a study of millionaires, and they found out that 8 out of 10 millionaires actually invested in their employer-sponsored 401k. So that means that they were employees. And also they found that the top 5 careers for typical millionaires is engineers, teachers, accountants, management, and attorneys. And also, 3 out of 4 millionaires said that regular, consistent investing over a long period of time is the reason for their success. So again, I have no idea what these people are talking about when they say that you can't get rich from a 9-to-5 job. But I actually do know what they're talking about. They're basically saying that you can't get rich quick working a 9-to-5 job. So they're playing on your desires to be an instant millionaire and trying to sell you a dream. But let me tell you something, like, nobody gets rich overnight and without a struggle. And unless you win the lottery, but honestly, a lot of those people, they lose that money as soon as they get it because they don't know how to manage it. So I don't want to get rich quick. I want to grow wealth sustainably. So you absolutely can build wealth and become a millionaire with a 9-to-5 job, but you first have to have a desirable or highly sought after skill. So just like the Ramsey Solutions study said, the top careers for millionaires is engineers, accountants, attorneys. Like, these are highly sought after skills, but low-level skills that, you really don't need any education to do, such as like being a fry cook, that's just not going to cut it. No shade to fry cooks. So Cal Newport, who is the author of So Good They Can't Ignore You, talks about building what he calls career capital. Career capital is accumulating valuable skills and becoming excellent at it, which proves your worth to your company, which you can then leverage to, negotiate raises and better opportunities in your field. So basically, your skills are your greatest asset. And if you're at the beginning of your career, I would absolutely say that gaining a high value skill is way more important than how much money you make out of the gate. So I would absolutely take a job that would give you the most hands-on experience or allow you to be in that war room environment where the big decisions are being made so that you can gain those valuable skills over taking a job that just pays well, but you're really just a cog in the wheel for that company. So how do you get these valuable skills? Well, there is 4-year degrees, and I would absolutely lean towards STEM degrees. So that's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. All of these fields are highly sought after and high paying. But I would try to avoid getting a degree that doesn't have a direct career path in the real world, because I know far too many people who have gotten into, tens of thousands of dollars in debt for degrees that they can't even get a job for once they graduate college. So outside of a 4-year degree, there's also trade schools. And I would look for a trade that is highly specialized. So say you want to do carpentry. I would, instead of doing just general carpentry, I would recommend doing finish carpentry. And those are the guys that go in and do the crown molding and all the trim and make your house look very beautiful. They do the finish work, and they are, they can charge a higher price, for each job because they contribute to the aesthetic of a home. They make a home more beautiful to live in. So if you go into a trade, try to find a niche or something that is highly specialized within that trade. And you can also be an apprentice. So if there's a skill that you want to learn, or you want to start a business in a certain field, then go work for someone that is already using that skill for their business. And that's something that I wish I would have known years ago. So quick story time. A few years ago, I wanted to start my own financial coaching business, and I knew a woman that her and her husband had their own financial coaching business, and she offered me a job to work for them. But I don't know what it was. Like, I guess you could say it was pride. I didn't think it was pride at the time, but maybe it was. I just was like, no, I want my own financial coaching business. I don't want to work for you. I want mine. And so I declined the offer, and I was like, no, I don't want to help you build your business. I want to go build my own business. And girl, that was so stupid. Yeah, that was stupid because I never did build my business because it's hard. And if I would have just humbled myself and, worked underneath them for a couple years, got the skills, got the hands-on experience, then I could be able to then, branch out and then get my own financial coaching business later on. But I wanted it right then. I was like, I got to have it now. I don't want to work for you. I want to work for myself. And so that's I don't know. I guess I would say that's kind of a regret because I didn't take that opportunity when it was presented to me, and it could have really made me go a lot faster on my journey. But you know, that's okay. We all learn how we have to learn, and life teaches us, you know, at our own pace. So I don't do what I did. Don't make my mistake, and you know, let your pride not allow you to go work for somebody else in the field that you want to get into, and just learn. You know, it's all good. You don't have to work for them forever. Just get the skills that you need and then go branch out on your own. And, you know, do it ethically, obviously. Don't go take all their trade secrets and then, you know, and build your own business on their, you know, intellectual property. Don't do that. But, you know, get the skills and then go and make your own path. So once you get these skills, you want to build your expertise over time. So if there's any designations that are like the gold standard or certifications in your field, you want to get those. And also just in general, staying up to date on the latest developments in your field, watching the news to see if any current events affect your field, just so you can keep your finger on the pulse of what's going on. Because the more you know about what's happening in your field on a day-to-day, that's the more value that you can bring to your company. And again, you can use that value as leverage. So once we've gotten our skills, we built our expertise, and we built up our value to our company, we can now negotiate raises, or you can negotiate different opportunities that might be available to you, such as equity in the company. So this is a way that you can use your 9-to-5 job and get wealthy, or build, you know, wealth, become a millionaire, and you don't ever have to be an entrepreneur. You just use these skills, make more money, and then start investing, which will build your wealth. And over time, you'll be able to reach financial freedom. And if financial freedom is a dream of yours, then watch this video right here where I walk you through the 4 stages to reach financial freedom. And I'll see you in that video.